I got on my YouTube page, I've got 11 subscribers, 271 videos right now. Don't think that ain't bad.
Download Nintendo now on Play.
No dancing, Grace.
Yeah, we're good.
AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here.
You gotta win this game straight up.
Green Bay Packers taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
The only way I might have a chance to make playoffs.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to move leather. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
And they're on the 24-yard line.
Here we go. Go, get out there. What do you think?
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
Yeah, here we go.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. The Cowboys at 9-6 now. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Nah, we got to stop that run, or he going to run it the entire game.
7 yards there and a first down.
I can tell just by the way that you go.
Established the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got the lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
And he is caught by the limb. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Gun.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Prescott on 3rd and goal.
Dude, you're right there for a pick. What'd you do?
They'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You look at this Cowboy defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 21. A good gain of 4.
Good better than
moves the chains.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well.
Oh, just threw that one. And that was totally down. Holy shit.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered.
Yeah, I was having a good drive, only to them get damn picked by Taylor.
Still shaking up a bit.
I've got to win this game, like, somehow I've got to win.
Be careful here.
The only way I'm gonna make playoffs. If not, my playoffs down. My playoff is over. I gotta win this game. It's the only way I have a shot. I mean, it's simple as that. This dude's tough, though. Man.
Ready to get their next drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
We got to score right here, guys. We got to get this within a touchdown.
Love now. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Love. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. This defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
Yeah, they gave 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense.
Good try, that right.
They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Love looking to throw it.
There's nothing there. Fuck it, hey, we got to figure something out.
Kenny Clark in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. On now is the Packers punter. Devontae Copeland deep to the Cowboys. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way to the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, there'll be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today. That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Down to the 10. And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead. And he...
What defines my name? What defines my name?
Yo, what happened, bro? Like, I'm still up, so he can't say I bagged out.
What defines my name?
What?
Means victory, help a whole name means protector. Shorten it by 2 letters without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blind who's a 10.
Anybody on saw that?
Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out the walk in any spot, every soaking from a time when it was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With 6 figures in K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shot them like real props. Creek with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisco, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-Trade, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rockin' suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove of bucks. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the am I doing?
Hey yo, Prince, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright,
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
God dang, son, you got these trailer park things. Sure. And then some of these black on the bottom.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. And he wasn't chancing a return there. Putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Jerry Jones lost his
Josh
mind.
Jacobs with his first look on the ground. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but a nice little run to set the table.
8-yard scoops. Here comes 2nd and 2. Going run again with Jacobs. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
These linebackers of today, they are so swift. They're so swift. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and just 2 to go. Come on,
Jerry
Here he is on 3rd and short. Trying to bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards back. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to go for it instead of running.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man cover. So I don't mind that call being aggressive. They'll find a way to execute.
And hey, we see how they're going to football. They will get nothing on that return. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
If he's pronounced, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
The incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Justin Jefferson,
The rest of it, like, I'll put all those on one side so that way. Yeah, I'll put those on that side because I was going to do them.
Incomplete. They wanted to get right back to him after that run, but he got on that
I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterback going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right. Hand it up there.
This is back to Stasos, but on the 34-yard line there. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. He's going deep. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. Yep. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
We do this job. It's brother.
Get Give on seconds. It's Brown. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Hey, yeah, here we go. Like that point in. There we go, going to 53. Under. Hey, kill.
Dak off the play fake. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. They started the string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Lamb has another one. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown is touchdown. The Cowboys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready?
Play fake. It's Love. He doesn't hold it up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Love from the gun.
Everybody's killing everybody for their God.
Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hear this quarterback in misfortune, trifecta, that nobody wants.
Well, there's some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. The Packers send out their punting unit. Devontae Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Counterplay, Brown. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Dak now from the gun. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Sweat. What do you think?
A give left side to Brown. Still going inside the 35. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Go, go, go. Get out there, get out there. What do you think?
Here's Brown again. No big play this time, Brock. That stop made right at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down at the 28-yard
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're advancing it well as they face second down.
Here we go, 47. Hey, kill, kill. Kill, kill. What do you think?
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up
To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Kill, kill. Kill, kill.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. It's his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Gun. Gun.
Brown on 1st and goal. And he gets in, touchdown! The Cowboys take a 13-0 lead.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Tight end in motion left. Love with it on 1st down. This is all it targets of Christian Watson. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
First down, Green Bay.
Let's go.
Now Love on the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks to the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Shotgun now for Love. Completes this one to Kraft. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably and then go to work after it.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
They'll run. Jacobs. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Yeah! Hey, we're going to 52. Go, get out there, get out there.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Dak out of the pistol. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9.
Down. Yellow, 43. Check, hut.
Love now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Set, ready. 10 black. Hut.
Love out of the shotgun. And he's got it. It's in close. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
At their own 13-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. He manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Yeah! Here we go! Under.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
Go, get out there, Hey, kill.
Play action, Prescott. This is a heater going deep. Oh, someone steps in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that every defensive preaches it, but when you can score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18.
52 boom.
To the air with Love. Finds him over the middle. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw.
Come in.
Able to drop it. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Wesley!
Punting unit out now. Back deep. It's Kavontae Turpin. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Space past the 35. So we get a little excitement there with a nice punt return on the final play of our first half. Set up for an incredible 2nd half, all time as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. Gun.
Starting the half with a give to Brown. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Everybody kill. Good. We're going to 54. Wide in. Then we're going to 53.
Play action now for Prescott. Throw complete to Lamb. And he stops cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. He's got a screen to the running back. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Here we go, going to 54, going to 54, wide in. Then we're going to 53. What?
Brown on the inside give. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. And play good for 17 on a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yeah! There we go!
Sending him on the dive. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Kill! We're going to 54, wide in. Go, get out there, under. Gun. We're going to 54, wide in.
Back to the well again. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Yeah! Everybody! We're going to 53. What do you think?
They give it to him again. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide in. Sweat today!
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Prescott now on 3rd down. On the move, headed right. This is Cox. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Here's the handoff, now Love. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. They're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30-40 yards there, and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Running on first here with Jacobs. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Stops right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. On the sneak, it's Long. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Handoff here to Jacob. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
Love looking to pass. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
That's another Packers
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletions.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense is down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions been louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Won't do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie in the vet. Shout out to
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I think. Boy, hey. Here we go.
Dax off the play fake. That's caught by the rookie from Maryland. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 40 seconds.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A gain of 4 for them, and that sets up 3rd and 7.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Yeah, here we go. Under. Here we go. Go to 54. Wide in.
He's back to throw. Downfield, he's got Lamb. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down carry for Brown. Running in the red zone. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Go. Get out there.
They'll run again with Brown. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning. We've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Gun.
Brown. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
The calling card of the position play today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Looking to throw. Setting up the running back screen. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys now lead by 10. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first goal's open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return.
Long
Spot
that's
the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSS. Protect the quarterback. And quarterback, protect yourself.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Love now. They're on him again. He goes down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. To throw.
I was throwing the ball. What the hell?
Goes down. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down.
Here we go. Ready.
Desperation time here.
Again, hit it again. What the fuck?
Forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?